Hi guys, it's your not so typical Bellweth coming at you guys with another video. If I look a little weird, it's because I have a hairnet on because I just need to get the hair out of my face. I could have used a headband or a hair tie. I'm just using this because I was actually going to style a wig later for a cosplay. But today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to conceal your eyebrows. And I'm going to show you with what I'm using. There's a lot of simpler options on what you could use. I just happen to be using a spoolie for my eyebrows, a glue stick, which is Elmer's Disappearing Purple, some foundation, translucent setting powder, a beauty blender, which is really dirty, and then a fluffy brush. Now the translucent powder and the foundation are going to be for after I conceal them, glue them down, and that's going to be later in the video, but for right now I haven't glued down either of them. I'm just trying to show you guys what my eyebrows look normally. Kind of really bushy if you think about it. Now off the bat, I just want to let you guys know I started off with a clean base. I already washed my face, I cleaned my eyebrows, make sure there's no product or any leftover product from like makeup or anything or like oils, because you want to have the glue be like very flat on your eyebrows. You don't want it to like, move around. So off the bat, I'm getting the glue and I'm just starting my end going towards the grain. And there's a lot of different ways people like to glue down their eyebrows. Honestly, do whatever works for you. With the spoolie now, I'm just going to make sure there's no clumps to glue. And you can do as many layers as you want. You just have to remember to work fast because it will start drying as soon as you put it on. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I actually brought the glue a little bit down over here, and that's actually because I have little eyebrow hairs that are down here. I mean, honestly, you could just pluck those if you have any like that, but I'm just covering them off the bat. As you can see, I'm actually feathering out the back of my eyebrow now because I want it to be as flat as possible. And I'm probably just going to keep the front of my eyebrow even though I am gluing it down as well. But I need something to kind of trace my outline with. Some people like to dry down the eyebrow with like a hair dryer on a low setting or with a fan. I'm just letting it do its own thing right now. And truthfully, you don't need a spoolie. Like I said, I'm just using it so I can feather out my eyebrows better. As you can tell, it's pretty flat. There's like 2 layers right there. Let this dry. Here, I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, my eyebrow is still a little tacky. The front of it is pretty dry. Just the back that's still taking some time to glue down. Now, I've only done around 2 layers of glue on this eyebrow. Normally, some people will go up to like maybe 3-4 layers just to make sure it's like really, really flat and make sure there's like no sparse hairs peeking through. Because whenever you actually start setting your eyebrows or putting the foundation over it, if there's like any like holes within the eyebrow or like any places that the glue isn't really like flat, you can notice it. Because once you put the foundation over, you can see like the little areas where you didn't put glue, like it'll fill in with the foundation and you can see like little holes. So normally people like to do maybe like 3-4 layers. I normally just like do 2, maybe 3. And then after that, like people do it differently, than I do, because I'm a new cosplayer. I'm barely getting into it. But the way I like to do is I usually put foundation over my eyebrow first and then set it. But there's some people who like to set the eyebrow first, then put foundation, and then I think set it again. But it's your preference, you know. It's whatever you're comfortable with doing. So right now I'm actually just going to put foundation on my eyebrow already. This is dried down. Some people also like to color correct their eyebrow, so then it like matches better and like blends in. I'm actually just going to go straight with my foundation for it. And then if I feel like there's like eyebrow peeking through and like the shade, because you know it is darker than my face, then I'll go in with concealer instead of a corrector, because I don't think I'm gonna need a color corrector for my eyebrow. At least I don't think I'll need one, but see, you can see the back of my eyebrows like completely gone, because you know I told you I feathered it out. And I did say I still wanted the front of my eyebrow to show up a little bit more, just so I can have an outline of where I want, you know, my eyebrow, or my new eyebrow to be. Normally for anime eyebrows, they're a little bit thinner and they're higher, but it doesn't hurt to have, like, you know, an outline just to kind of give you a place to put it. And see here, I'm going to get really close. You know what I said about earlier, if you don't put enough layers or if you don't make it smooth enough, you can see it peek through the eyebrows. Right about there you can see where I didn't put enough even glue, or made sure like the glue was really like flat. It won't really matter though, because you know, it's just a demonstration. You know, once you start doing anime eyebrows on yourself, or not anime eyebrows, but it's concealing your eyebrows in general, you'll get the hang of it on how much product you'll need and all that jazz. So I'm just gonna put some setting powder on there. See right there. Oh, and I feel what people like don't really tell you whenever you're, you know, concealing your eyebrows is that if you're working with the product and it's not all the way dry, or if it's too dry, it'll start to pick up. Like if you're trying to, like, you know, put even foundation on with this beauty blender, or you know, your brush or anything, like it'll start to want to peel the product, because you know, glue you can peel. So yeah, so here I'm going to show you guys what I do with the concealer to show you how I make sure like it's completely gone, and I'll be right back. Also, the foundation I use just happened to be just the Fit Me Maybelline Dry Matte Poreless, and the concealer I'm about to use is just like this e.l.f. concealer. Use a little there. I say a little and I'm just slathering it all over my eyebrow. Okay, and then I'm actually also going to combine it with just like maybe, I guess, a little bit of this one right here, which there basically is none of, but yeah, I'm going to use that one right too. So, a little bit of that. Even get a little yellow. Now, I know you guys are thinking, like, oh, you know, you're doing that all over your eyebrow that you already set. And yeah, you know, it's like a work in progress, like, you know, it's like you win some, you lose some. So right now it's more of a, like, you know, I did it the first time and it wasn't too bad. This time I'm just experimenting to see if it'll come out even better. Okay, also, if you guys are wondering why I'm even concealing my eyebrows, it's because I'm actually just trying to do a cost test of my makeup for a cosplay I'm going to do for AX. But since I've never cosplayed this character before, I just need to make sure I can handle it right. You know, you want to be able to be sure you can even get the whole look down correctly. Okay, see? There you go. It's completely and utterly gone now. And yeah, that is how I conceal my eyebrows. Or at least, you know, try to conceal my eyebrows. So yeah, that's how it looks. And I'm pretty sure you guys can do an even better job, like, you know, if you practice, or if you, like, you know, practice like a lot in a day, you know, you can get the hang of it. So yeah, that's it, and that's how it looks up close and everything. Like I said, it can look way better if you guys actually go in and make the layers that you do really smooth, or even like make sure your hair is very smooth, and it'll look even better than this. But right now you can see just like a couple hairs peeking through, but that's okay. Okay, bye guys.